Good morning, children. Welcome back to another session of online teaching and learning. So, today we are having the topic simple past tense. So, let's get started. Here are some examples to understand. First sentence: My brother stayed in bed last week because of the flu. Second example: While they bathed, we fished. Third example: As a child, he read the chapter of the Gita every day. Fourth example: I saw the nurse, but I didn't see the doctor. What is the structure here? As from the example we can see, and we can make structure of it. It's very easy. Subject always. Whenever we start a sentence, there is a subject. So like in the first, my brother is the subject. In the second, they is the subject. Third, he is the subject. Fourth, I is the subject. All these are subject. Okay, and without verb, sentence is not possible. So in past tense, we are using the second form of the verb. Remember this. Okay, so like in the first, it's stayed. In the second, two are there: bathed and fished. And in the third, it's read. It's not read, it's read. When we say read, that is the first form. Okay, so when we are using the simple past tense, so we say read, not read. Okay, it's read. Then fourth, the verb is saw. But here the second, again that verb is there, but it is the first form of the verb. Okay, see. Like first form of the verb is see, second is saw, and third is seen. But in the fourth example, we can see that yes, it's simple past tense. Saw is the second form of the verb, but here see is the first form of the verb. Why is it so? Because here didn't is used, did is used. So for the verb do, the first form of the verb is do, second is did, and third is done. Do, did, done. So already actually second form of the verb did is used. So when second form of the verb already it is used, so we are using see, the first form. Okay, so you have to notice this, you have to take care of this, remember this. Okay, so because later on you will have the examples, or you have to practice on this. Exercises are given here. Okay, so these are the structure, remember. Now here from the example we can derive, we can say what are the uses of simple past tense. Like in the first example, actually it was my brother stayed in bed last week because of the flu. So it is expressing something was done in the past, something took place in the past. So we are using simple past tense to state, to show what happened in the past. Okay, so here stayed, it shows that his brother was on the bed for the last week. So here actually last week, last month, last day. Okay, so this shows that actually it happened. Now second, while they bathed, we fished. See here an action, two actions are there, and these two action actually going on at the same time, or time stated. While they bathed, we fished. So that means they were bathing and they were fishing. Okay, so two simultaneous action it was going on in the past. Okay, so this is also simple past. Now the third one, it's to express a habitual action in the past. As a child, he read the chapter of the Gita every day. That means he was having the habit of reading the chapter of Gita every day. So he read, right? To make sentences of simple past tense, we must also understand verb forms. Here I have given something. There are regular verbs, irregular verbs. Regular verbs, actually it is very easy. But irregular verbs, that you have to learn. You have to by heart it. Okay. So I think there are 97% which are regular, but there are just 3% only which you have to learn. Okay. So you have to study on it. Right. So likewise, the verb forms are given here. First, verbs ending in E, you have to add D. Like here, two examples are given. Hope, it's ending in E, and close, it's also ending in E. So we just added D only. Second, for one syllable verbs having a single vowel, double the consonant ending. Okay, that you have to double. Like here, stop. Okay, this is one syllable. One syllable in this, and that means just one sound it is there. It's not breaking. Okay, like rob. So with one go, actually we spoke this word. So there is not break in any sound. So that's why this is one syllable. See here in the stop. Okay, so it's ended with P, and before that actually it is a vowel O. Similar way actually in rob also, it's ending in B, but before that actually it is vowel. So what is done here? So we doubled the consonant. Like single P actually it was, so we made it double. Like single B actually it was, we made it double. Okay, so whenever one syllable verbs having a single vowel, like here actually it was O, so you have to double the consonant ending. So here it was ending with P, and in the next actually it was B, so we doubled it. Okay, now see the third. For one syllable verbs having a two vowels, just add ed. Like here, rain, it's ending with N, and it's having two vowels, A also and I also. Then here in dream, it's ending with M, that is consonant. Okay, and but it is having E and A, two vowels. So we have to add ed. So rained and dreamed. Fourth, for two syllable verbs in which the first syllable is stressed, just add ed. Listen. See here it's breaking, listen. Listen. Okay. So the first syllable is stressed. Okay, so that's why it is added ed. So two syllable it is, because there is a break in sound. Okay, listen, listen. Okay. Fifth, verbs ending in Y. If the Y is preceded by a vowel, keep the Y, as here in example, enjoy. Okay, it is ending with Y, but before that Y actually it is a vowel O. So what we did, we have to keep the Y, okay, and ed is there. Okay, enjoy it. We are not removing Y here. Notice this. Like in pray also, we are not removing Y. Okay, and ed is added. As already in the earlier rule also we noticed this. we are not dropping y here. But see the next rule. If the y is preceded by a consonant, change the y to I and add ed. See, try. Okay, so y, it is ended with y, but before that actually consonant is there, r. So what we did, we removed y, okay, and it's changed to I, and we added ed. Similar way in study also, we removed y because before that actually it was consonant d, okay, and we added I, and with that ed. Understood? So now seventh, but there are some irregular verbs which you have to learn. Like for write, it's wrote, run, ran. Okay, so first form of the write is write, then second form is wrote, third form is written. Like for the run is run, second is ran, run, third form. Okay, so there are many irregular verbs also, so that only you have to keep in mind, and rest actually d or ed is added. Okay, most of them are regular, but there are some which you have to keep an eye on it and you have to learn it. That's it. Let's see some exercises. It is given on page number 42 and 43. Okay, basis on the simple past tense and the rule actually we discussed earlier. I have taken all the examples and which I already explained it to you in earlier slide. Okay, so on the basis of that only actually this exercises are there. Fill in the blanks using appropriate form of the verbs given in the box. The words are squeeze, stop, pat, hop, decide. So I have given you the rules also, that how to make past form of the verb. Okay, consonant sound, one syllable, all these things actually you have to keep in mind, ending in y, if e is there, d is added, all these things actually you can refer back, you can see back the slide, okay, and pause the video and then try to solve yourself. Understood? So because if the concept is clear, I think actually you'll be able to make sentences, correct sentences. Okay, now see the B. Complete these sentences using the past tense form of the verbs given in brackets. So you have to make past tense like take. Already the example is given. Give, it's gave. Make, it's made. So what is the past form of take? What is the past form of sell? Okay, then go, buy, bring, eat. If you know the past form of this, so that means it's very easy for you to make or complete this blanks. Okay, so this in the fourth example, when I started this simple past tense by giving some examples, that was the fourth sentence where I explained it to you that when did is there, so we are using the first form of the verb. Okay, so like in this example, we went to the circus, we did not dash to the zoo, so that means went is there. So went is the second form of the verb. What is the first form of the verb? Think. Okay, so what will be the first form of went? Okay, and the third form obviously gone it is. So you have to think, you have to remember this verb forms for these things, not for this just simple past tense only, but for all the tenses. When you are going to learn all the tenses, you have to remember all these things, verb forms, because verb is the soul of the sentence. Without verb, no sentence is possible. Okay, so like we, without our soul or without living, that means like physical only. Okay, so if its soul is there, that means we are living, but if it's not there, that means we are dead. Okay, so underlined verb, it is given, fell. So what is the first form of this? Tore. What is the first form of this? Flew. What is the first form of this? Saw. What is the first form of this? Already actually it was in the earlier example, so it's very easy. That I told you in the did only. So did is there, so first form of the verb, because did not, see. So try it, please try, because it's not too difficult. Okay, so here are the answers. I think actually you tried yourself, as I always used to say that the key will be provided at the last, but being a good student, I think actually you have to attempt yourself without taking help of anybody. Try to solve. Okay, so it's up to you. Okay, so if you don't understand, go through the video again. Don't see the key. Okay, please take yourself and take your own test, right? So because if you see the key directly, okay, you will not be able to understand whether you understood or not. Okay, so try to solve yourself, then you can check your answer. If you got all correct, that means you understood. And if you're facing some problem, go through again the slide, go through again video, play the video, pause it, try to find out actually you are where that point which you are missing and you are not able to understand. So please refer it, play again and again, then practice it and check your answer. Okay, thank you and goodbye.